Have you ever caught your dog staring at you? Maybe while you're eating, working, or just relaxing on the couch. That deep, soulful gaze from your furry friend might seem adorable, but have you ever wondered what it really means? Is your dog trying to tell you something? The answer might surprise you and even break your heart. In this video, we're diving deep into the fascinating reasons why dogs stare at their owners. Some of these reasons will warm your heart, while others might make you rethink the way you interact with your furry companion. The emotional connection between dogs and humans. Dogs have been by our side for thousands of years, evolving from wild wolves into the loving pets we know today. But even after all this time, they still rely heavily on body language to communicate. Since they can't use words, their eyes do the talking. When your dog stares at you, they might not just be looking at you, they could be looking into you. Scientists believe that when a dog gazes into its owner's eyes, it releases oxytocin, the same love hormone that strengthens bonds between humans. This means that when your dog stares at you, they might be expressing love, trust, and attachment. But that's not the only reason behind their deep, lingering gaze. 1. Your dog loves you deeply. One of the most heartwarming reasons your dog stares at you is simply because they love you. Research shows that when a dog and their owner share eye contact, both experience a boost in oxytocin levels. It's the same chemical reaction that happens between a mother and her baby. Your dog stares at you the way you might gaze at someone you deeply care about. It's a sign of loyalty, affection, and emotional connection. If your dog maintains soft, relaxed eye contact with you, it's their way of saying, "I feel safe with you." 2. They are reading your emotions. Dogs are incredibly intuitive animals. They can pick up on human emotions better than we think. If you've ever been sad and noticed your dog staring at you, they're likely trying to understand what's wrong. Studies have shown that dogs can recognize human facial expressions and respond accordingly. If you're upset, your dog may stare at you with concern, waiting for a cue on how to react. Some dogs will even come closer, nudging or licking their owner to provide comfort. So, next time you see your dog staring at you when you're feeling down, just know they're trying to help in the only way they know how. 3. They are trying to tell you something. Dogs don't have words, so they use their eyes, body language, and barking to communicate. When a dog stares at you, they might be trying to tell you something important. Here are some common reasons your dog might be staring at you with urgency. They're hungry. If your dog stares at you around mealtime, they're likely waiting for food. They need to go outside. A stare followed by pacing or standing near the door could mean it's time for a bathroom break. They're in pain. If your dog stares at you while whining, limping, or acting differently, they could be trying to tell you they're hurt. They want attention. Some dogs stare at their owners simply to get noticed, whether it's for playtime, a belly rub, or just to be close. They are waiting for a command. If you've trained your dog, they might stare at you in anticipation of what comes next. This is common in working dogs or dogs that have learned commands like sit, stay, or fetch. For example, if you often reward your dog for good behavior, they may stare at you, waiting for direction. Their stare says, "What do you want me to do next?" 5. They are trying to manipulate you in a cute way. Dogs are smart. Over time, they learn that certain behaviors get them what they want. If your dog stares at you with big, sad eyes while you're eating, they might be trying to guilt you into sharing your food. This type of staring is often accompanied by whining, pawing, or tilting their head. It's their way of saying, "Please, just one bite?" And let's be honest, it works. Who can resist those puppy dog eyes? 6. They are feeling stressed or anxious. Not all staring is positive. Sometimes a dog's stare can indicate stress or discomfort. If their body language is tense, their stare could be a warning sign. Signs of an anxious stare include stiff body posture, flattened ears, lip licking or yawning, avoiding direct eye contact but still watching you. If you notice these signs, it's important to identify the cause of your dog's stress. Maybe they're in a new environment, feeling threatened, or reacting to a recent change in routine. 7. They are confused or curious. Dogs are naturally curious animals. If they don't understand what's happening, they might stare at you to process the situation. For example, if you suddenly start doing something unusual, like dancing, talking on the phone in a funny voice, or putting on a costume, your dog might stare in confusion. Their eyes are asking, "What are you doing, human?" 8. They are nearing the end of their life. This is where it gets heartbreaking. Older dogs, especially those who are sick or nearing the end of their lives, may stare at their owners more often. It's almost as if they are memorizing your face, taking in every moment they have left. Many pet owners report that in their dog's final days, they spent more time gazing at them, full of love, gratitude, and a silent goodbye. If your elderly dog is staring at you more often, treasure those moments. They may be telling you, "Thank you for everything." How to respond to your dog's stares. Now that you know why your dog stares at you, here's how to respond. If they stare with love, gaze back, speak softly, and give them affection. If they stare for communication, pay attention to what they need, food, water, or a bathroom break. If they stare in confusion, offer reassurance and gentle guidance. If they stare due to stress, identify and remove the source of their anxiety. If they stare in their final days, spend as much time as possible with them, comforting them with love. Final thoughts. Dogs don't just stare at us randomly. Their gaze is packed with emotion, meaning, and sometimes even silent messages. Whether they're expressing love, seeking attention, or trying to tell you something important, your dog's eyes reveal a deep connection that words can't capture. So, the next time your dog stares at you, take a moment to look back. You might just realize they've been saying, "I love you" all along.